Perhaps I can look at you. You're in the middle.
Oh yes, it's all right for me. It's the second travel that you came here in Italy. Yes, how many people you have on the ship?
Right, for this ship it's the second time now to berth in an Italian harbor and to put refugees ashore. At the moment now on board we have 522 people.
You have particular difficult for this well from coming.
Pardon? Again?
Particular difficult from the.
How was the trip?
Well, just to tell in short words the story what happened yesterday night in the darkness we detected a radar contact, a very small radar contact moving slowly northward. It was not possible in the darkness to identify that contact, but with the first daylight we could identify it. It was a rather big wooden boat packed with people, and when they detected us they stopped, and then the boat further on drifted and they asked for help. So we decided to disembark them from that boat. Well, the whole evacuation lasted roughly 4.5 hours. And in that time we were assisted by an Italian corvette who provided 2 rubber dinghies, and together with our 2 we had 4 boats to disembark the people from the boat in small groups. The sea state became a little bit more rough step by step because the wind increased, so it was a bit difficult at the end, but finally we could recover all these 522 people safely, took them on board, and then later on we went north to deliver them in an Italian port.
The health of passenger?
Pardon?
The health of passenger?
Well, among those more than 500 people, we have 29 people who are ill or injured, but there is nothing really serious. I don't know the details on that. There is one woman who is pregnant in a very high status, and she's the only one who needs to be put to a hospital urgently. All the others, some are ill and injured, as I said. 10 of them got medical treatment by our medical group on board of the ship, but there is, as I said, there is nothing really serious. They are in a more or less good condition.
How is to work with all the naval force of Europe together?
Well, working together with other naval forces who are members of NATO usually is not the problem. And in particular now with the Italian Navy, the cooperation was really excellent. Already the second or the third time. That was very, very good. And perhaps one thing in particular to that. As you know, as we are in Salerno now, we got Salerno as the port of safety for the refugees. But there is a story behind it. Yesterday we first got Ancona as port of safety, which is on the Adriatic side of Italy and much more to the north. In consequence, that would have meant that we had to have the people a bit less than 60 hours on board, 2 whole nights. And as you see, this is a warship, it's not a cruising ship, and it's not fitted to accommodate such an amount of people somewhere inside. So the only chance for us, as you can see, is to keep them outside on the helicopter landing deck. Well, there is a sunroof, a tent, nothing more, but all the time they have to stay outside. During the day it's not a problem, but during the night and in the wind when moving, that's a bit more difficult. And in particular for the sick people and for the pregnant women, we have got 3 of them on board, and for the children, we have 42 kids on board, among them 4 babies, and for them that's a very difficult condition. And so finally we got Salerno, but for that we had to ask the Italian Navy again for help, and they managed to change it to Salerno. We are really concerned that in the future we will have the same problem more or less, because obviously all the ports in the south of Italy have been closed for landing of refugees. I don't know, but this is there's some concern with us, and we have to see what will happen in the future.
Okay, thank you. Your name? What's your name?
Well, as you can read it here,
Winkler.
My name is, that's my last name, my first name is Achim, A-C-H-I-M.
Achim.
Yes.